Okay, grade eights. I'm not going to be introducing anything tremendously new to you. Remember, this is like small steps from one thing to another, but it can be confusing if you've never really had to deal with this. Or for that matter, if you've never really had to think your way through a situation that I'm going to present you with, okay? What happens when you have multiple fractions within a single equation, okay? Instead of just something times something or something plus or something minus or something divided by something, two fractions. What happens when you have multiple ones? All right. Now, for the life of me, I can't think of why you'd have multiple ones, but let's just assume that you're going to have more than one. How do you handle it? Well, first of all, I'm going to remind you of BEDMAS, which you should already know about, and then show you how it applies to fractions and working out that kind of stuff. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I am certain I am not teaching anybody anything new here, but it's worth going through it again. BEDMAS, what does it stand for? Okay, well, first of all, B, brackets. If there were a bracket here, you'd do it first. 2, exponents. If there was something to a power of something, you would figure that out first. So if you had 4 plus 3 to the power of 2 or 3 squared, whatever, you do that next. Okay? Third is division and multiplication, then it's addition and subtraction. So you do it in that order. So how would you do this? Well, first of all, you'd look at it, you'd say, okay, 5 over 6 minus 1/2 times a third. Well, first you'd work out the 1/2 times a third. Okay, so it would become 5 over 6 minus 1/6. Okay, so you'd have 4/6, which is the equivalent of 2/3. Okay, so doing it this way, it's pretty standard, right? Take care of the multiplication or the division first, whatever comes first when you're heading from left to right. Take care of that, go through it and figure it out. But it also means that when you get into this kind of thing, it becomes more complicated. Okay, 5/6 to take away 1/2 times 1/3. Okay, well, what do you do first? You do the brackets. So 5/6 take away, well, 3/6 times a third equals the same thing as 2/6 times 1/3, which is the same thing as 1/3. 2/6 times 1/3, or 2/6 times 1/3 is equal to 2/18, which is the same thing as 1/9. Okay, so if you practice BEDMAS the same way, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, okay, going from left to right, addition and subtraction in that order, you should have no trouble in figuring out the questions tonight. Okay, that's a really quick explanation, but I hope it does when you're working through your stuff this evening. Good luck.